Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Tuesday, July 20th, 2021. We are so glad that you could be here with us this morning and trade a little bit at Forex Smart Trade. Our mission is to help you become the best version of yourself, and we do that by teaching you how to be financially independent by currency trading with our super accurate proprietary trading tools and our best in the business one-on-one training. In this session, off of our indicators, I guess there are a couple different. Actually, there's over a dozen different signals that come off of them. We are going to use two signals this morning. One is something called the 10-point trade, where basically we're trying to get the lines to line up a certain way, and that gives us a signal. And the other is a little scalp trade, which we'll take at the top of the hour, which is called the thick orange line trade, where we're trying to get a little bounce off of some tension on the indicators. So with that, let us start with the disclosure.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
Oh, that guy is a little tough in the morning. One of the reasons we do this, these sessions, one is to give you some training, and two is just to show you how good our tools are. There are not many people who will come online, do their analysis, and recommend a trade because they're afraid of being wrong. Our tools are very, very accurate, so we have no hesitancy coming online. We have a number of different sessions where you can hook up with us and watch. The yellow are for lights, the green are for regular members, and you can see if you're in the green, we've got trades in the evening at 10 p.m. Eastern. We've got trades in the morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. We've got trades on Sunday, in addition to the trades I do. So lots of opportunities to trade, watch good traders trade and learn from them. Everybody's style, well, not everybody, but many of the different traders use different techniques and have different styles, and whether they're short-term or long-term, or you'll pick up something and you'll find something that resonates with you. I like to work off of a little checklist. I've already checked. You no longer need to check that the green chart is live and connected because we are using the web-based version. I've already checked that we are connected. Last night we did a live trade on the Euro AUD for 10 pips, and it did indeed close. So we did okay there. You want to evaluate every day your bad trades and figure out what it is that you did wrong. I recommend taking a screenshot of the trade as you take it, and then you can always go back and show somebody. You can also scroll back in the off the indicator to figure out where the time was. I find it easier just to take a screenshot. We are technical traders, So that means we are trading based on the price movement, of the currency pair. News does affect currency, so we want to know what news is coming up and trade around that. And one good place to find that is a place called forexfactory.com. It breaks news down into medium impact, which is yellow, high impact, which is orange, and medium impact, which is orange, and high impact, which is red. Let us refresh this. So what we've got today, we've got kind of clean sailing. Everything is yellow. So there should be no major impacts on anything. So we can trade without any worry. And now we'll get into the technical analysis. So this first chart I have up is, I call it the composite chart because it's showing us 6 different currency pairs, all on a 1-hour candle. I primarily trade off of a 1-hour candle. As lights, we start you using the 5 minute and 1 minute. And the reason we do that is so that you can find more immediate success. I'm looking for a little bit bigger move. To me, I'm a little lazy. I don't want to do that much work to find the trade. So the first part on the 10-point signal is I'm looking at the majors and minors, and I'm looking for situations where we're overbought or oversold. Oversold, that means we are below the lines are below the red line. Overbought means they are above the red line. And when we are overbought, that suggests that the market's going to come down a little bit. When we're oversold, that suggests the market's going to go up. And when we're overbought, which we are, say, here on the Australian US dollar, I want a situation where it appears that the pair is turned. It's coming back the other way. So it is coming back the other way when all the lines are going down. Now, right now, I've got the minors going down, but the majors aren't quite there yet. So let's just keep going until I see the situation I like. Euro USD, overbought. Majors are coming down, which are the red and green. Minors, the black and gray, are coming down. And I have a double cross. The blacks come over the gray. The green has come over the red. Just as an aside here, the trade that we'll look at the top of the hour, thick orange line trade. We're at 100 here. This line was up here. These lines, the majors and minors, were all well above the blue, so we had the signal, and we did indeed get that little 5-pip drop that we were looking for. All right, so everybody's coming down. The thing I don't like here, even though we technically have the signal, is the red and green line aren't pointed down enough, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the signal and see what comes up with. So technically, we've got 3 points here. 1, that we're overbought. 2, that the lines are coming down. And 3, that I've got the double cross. But I'm concerned. I don't like this slope of the line. It's getting better as we're talking, but that part concerns me. So then I'm going to go up to the TNTs, and I want to see how many lines are going in the direction that I'm seeing here with the majors and minors. 2 orange lines are going down. When blue goes up, blue is inverted. So when blue goes up, that means sell. So the dotted blue is going up. So I got 3 of the 4 telling me sell. I need to have a minimum of 3 out of 4. So I have that. So now I am going to go down to my pressure. And I want the lines either going down or the red line on top. Right now I've got sideways pressure. Sideways pressure typically means that the current candle will retrace the previous candle, and that's exactly what it's done. The green line is coming down just a little bit, and now it's kind of horizontal. I don't like this enough. The sideways, it's not coming down steep enough for me yet. So let us keep looking and see if we see something better. If not, we can come back to this and see how it looks closer to the top of the hour on the Euro USD. Pound USD, we're more than halfway through the channel here, so I'm going to pass. USD Canadian, oversold. Minors are going up, majors aren't quite there yet. Dollar, Swiss franc, we are just about we're a little more than halfway through the channel. We've got good steepness to these lines here. Ideally, I like to catch this before we enter into the channel when they first crossed last hour. If we could have caught this, we got a nice run here. How many pips is this? So that was 10 pips, a nice 10 pip run. I'm just thinking about it here. If we catch it below the channel, we have a more of an opportunity for a run. But I like the steepness of the lines here. So we've got 3 points here, oversold. Everybody's going up, and we got the double cross. It is just under halfway, and the red line is just under halfway in the channel. So let's keep going with this one. 2 orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down. So I got 3 points here, and I do have up pressure here. So I have 7 points, three on the majors and minors, 3 on the TNTs, and 1 on the pressure. So with that, then what I want to do is I want to take a look at, I want to take more of a look at what the other charts are doing. So to look at what the other charts are doing, the other time period. So this chart here, this has 6 different time frames of a candle versus 6 different pairs. So we'll put in the, what was that? USD CHF. USD CHF. And I want to see what I have for agreement. So here's the 1 hour chart. I want to see what I have for agreement on the 2 hour chart and the 4 hour chart. And the majors were coming down. They were in the channel, but they've turned up. So I like that. Ideally, I would like to see them down below the red line, but they have turned up and they're going up into the channel. So this is supporting this. Minors are coming down. I don't care as much about the minors as I do the majors. So the majors are going up here, and we are overbought here, but the lines are going up very steeply. Lines going up very steeply again on the majors. So if there's a little contradiction between what I'm seeing on the majors and minors, I'm going to pay more attention to the majors. The pressure is slight down, but green is crossed up over red and is going up. So I like the pressure here. I like the pressure here. I like this here. So from these 3, I like this trade. Now the question is what it's worth. On the 30-minute, everybody's going up. And the green line on the pressure is going up. On the 1 minute, there's a little bit of a pullback. I'm not concerned about that. The day chart is in our favor, but I'm not really paying much attention to the day chart on this trade. So I've got everybody kind of telling me up. Now the question is what's it worth? So going back to my little chart here, I want to find out where the support and resistance is, and to figure that out. So I've got a clean chart here. Let us save this, and then I am going to put the USD CHF in here, USD CHF. And I want to drop some support and resistance in on here. And I'm going to grab this and pull it together because I want to have at least 3 months of info if I can. Ideally, when I do this, I use a kind of a bigger time period, but we'll go back to here. I am going to go to draw my lines. I'm going to lock, and I'm going to click horizontal line. And the support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. So I'm going to drop this in here, and I'm looking for around where we are for spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And right in here, right in here, right here, a little bit in here. And we'll try to get a couple above and below. So over here, right in here, in here, in here. Let's get one above. Oops. So it stopped in here, kind of stopping in here, right over here, right here. Let's take one more below. All right, right in here, over here. And we're sitting right on that resistance line. Let's get one more above. All right, I'm going to go with right here, right in here, right in here. I'm going to pull this back so I can see it better. And let's stretch this out a little bit. Now, what are we seeing for a trend? So we're, oh man, it shot up. How much? Where did we go here? Wow, it's moving pretty good. It's gone past the halfway mark, and the pressure is shot up from what we were looking at a minute ago. Uh, Uh, Again, I can't see the bottom here. Let's see. So I guess I would say that we're trading into an uptrend. Trading into an uptrend. A little bit. The issue that I have here is we're right at the resistance line. We're like 2 pips away from the resistance line. I don't want to trade. We only have 2 pips up to get to there. So even though we've got a good signal, I don't want to trade through the resistance line because it's going to bounce when it hits here. And especially it's gone from, it's gone from the support line all the way to the resistance line in this hour. So we missed this one. I am going to hold off. So normally you see the signal, it's a good signal, you want to take the trade. But while we've been looking at it, it's moved from the halfway point. The red line was below the halfway point while we started all the way to the top. So we missed it. We weren't quite fast enough. I'm not going to take anything beyond because we're sitting at this resistance line. So with that, let's go back to the starting block. Since we only have 8 minutes left in the hour, let's see if we can find a thick orange line trade. Thick orange line trade is a much simpler trade. We don't have to figure out how many pips the trade is worth. It's a little scalp trade. It's always worth 5 pips, 5 pip take profit, and a 20 pip stop loss. It is accurate historically 90% of the time, as long as the market is active or the pair is active while the trade's going on. So I am looking for situations. All I'm interested in. So rather than start with the majors and minors, I am looking for situations where, oh my goodness. I kind of like, let's take a look at this. This is a good 10-point trade. Everybody's coming down. There's good steepness. I got 3 of the 4 here. I've got down pressure with green on top. Let's take a look at the full chart. Let's go back to Euro USD. I know I said I was going to do that, but that signal looks pretty good. We are trading into well, you could say it's a downtrend. Going back, trading into a downtrend. We've got plenty of room. Sorry, it's taking me a minute here. Let's get rid of this guy. We've got plenty. We got 11 pips till we hit the line, so there's plenty of room there. And if I go to the full chart, Euro USD, down, overbought. On the 2-hour chart. What's happened here? Overbought, which is good. They haven't turned down yet. On the 4-hour chart, we're oversold. I don't like this that much. 30-minute, we get down pressure. We got majors and minors coming down with red crossing over on top. Down pressure, down pressure, down pressure, down pressure. This makes me hold up a little bit, but Let's take a look at what the Echo is doing. The Echo is right across the board. Let's go ahead and take an 8 pip sell on the Euro USD. So I've got the Euro USD up. New order. I am going to go with a lot size of 1.1. I came up with the 1.1 by just moving this decimal spot over based on $11,000 in the account. And I'm just going to click market sell. I want to get the order in quickly. And then I'm going to go back and modify the stop loss and take profit. So I am going to I right click anywhere along the line, go to modify. And we're going to take this for 8 pips, which is 80 points. And we'll go 4 times that. So 4 times 80 is 320 or 32 pips. If I click the red button, it does the math. I click the blue button, it does the math. And it puts it in here. So we have taken a 10-point signal trade. The take profit is 1.17748. That's 1.17748. Stop loss is 1.18148. 1.18148. Normally, I like to go 2 support and resistances away. In this case, we just took a 40-point 2 support and resistances a trade would put us around 1825, which is, let's see, 96 to 19. Oh, that's about 32. Well, it's close. It'd be about the same spot. So we're good. Any questions? Again, going back, this is the signal that we're seeing. And we're taking a 8 pip trade off of it. So majors going down, nice steepness to it. 3 of the 4 TNTs telling us sell, and we've got down pressure. On the 2-hour chart, our majors and minors are overbought. So that means they're going to be coming down soon. This was the weak link here on the 4-hour chart that we are oversold, but the minors haven't turned up yet. The majors haven't turned up yet, and we do have strong down on the 1 day, and we've got a little bit of a duck bill here, which means there's a little more push going down. So. All right, that's it for today. Let's see, we have one question. AUD JPY is a buy on thick orange line trade. AUD JPY, let's take a quick look. AUD JPY. AUD JPY. 0. The reason I don't like this, the AUD JPY on the for a thick orange line trade, yes, we're at 0 and the lines are below, but it's in the middle of the night for AUD JPY. So the signal isn't quite as good when it's not actively trading. If we saw this on something with the dollar, yes, but because it's AUD JPY, I'm gonna hold up. Plus, I'd like to see the red line just a little bit further down than it is now. But the signal is correct. You're right, and the reason I know that I've done it enough that when it's not active in the pair that it's in. If we had one pair that was active, I'd say, yeah, maybe. But both of those are middle of the night now. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just take a look. We'll see what happens. Ideally, I want this number to bounce by 1. So it would go from 0 to 1 or above. And it didn't. It only went to a half. And you can see the red line came down more. So it's maybe next hour, but even then, I don't like it because the time period that we're in. But good catch. Okay, gang, we will see you. Thursday. Last night's trade is still out of the money, so I'm going to actually take a look and see how we go about fixing it. All right, great to have you. Trading is awesome. These tools work terrific. If you're not yet a member, you really need to seriously consider becoming a member. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.